Dear friends,
Yes.
my name is Vasily Borisov. I am so glad to welcome you to the School of Young Scientists at the Euro Federal University, which is held under the auspice of the International Scientific and Methodological Center of the Transfer for Competitions of Digital Economy of Euro Federal University. Our school is a platform for the development of unique scientific competence of young scientists aimed at increasing the productivity of research activities. With the framework of the school, various topics, lectures, presentations, and live communications with speakers are offered to your attention. Our goal is a fruitful development of your scientist environment with informal atmosphere. Today, the theme of our webinar is COVID-19 straight virus detection. Our webinar will be considered the application of modified recurrent neural network and pre-training methods to detect the COVID-19 virus. And I'm very pleased to introduce our today's speaker, Dr. Asadi Srivanasulu from Blue Crest University, Monrovia, Liberia. And I remind you can ask your questions in the YouTube broadcast, and I will ask after the lecture. Dear Dr. Shivanasulu,
Yes.
please
Thank you.
start.
Yeah. Thank you, sir, for a nice introduction. I would like to share my research topics. Um, this may recharge the- if current goes. So I would like to share my research knowledge. My colleague Tarakeshwar Barua and myself started implementing real-time environment, the database applications related to health data analytics, and the today's hot topic is early prediction of COVID-19 strain virus detection by integrating of machine learning algorithms, by integration with the deep learning algorithms. I would like to share today my knowledge, what I have done so far. And yeah, I'm working as a head of the research at Blue Crest University. Thanking you, madam, for inviting me as a guest speaker for Ural Federal University, Russia. Thank you, madam. So today's agenda, what is happening in the worldwide? Check the statistics in the worldwide. What is happening? If you click, this is the URL in the worldwide. What is happening? Okay. If you are in the system, please use this URL and find what is happening in the worldwide. Just I'm going to share now this link. So please see the link. I have typed www.internetlivestats.com. What is happening in the worldwide? Please check, all of you. My screen is visible. Please, sir, acknowledge me. Hello.
Yes, all fine, all
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Now see, the world is moving towards digital world. See now how many internet users are in the world. You can't read such a huge number. Total number of websites, emails sent today. How many emails? And Google searches today, blog post today, tweets sent today, videos viewed today. So many videos per second. The number is drastically changing. Photos uploaded. See why I am explaining this one? Because now we are living in the era of now we are living in the era of terabytes and petabytes. So now see this one. Every second data is moving. We are living in the digital era. So where this huge volume of data is storing in the worldwide, servers are not fit into the store the data. And so that's why we are going for towards cloud computing. There are a huge volume of computing servers such as data centers. Data center is a integration of high computing servers at one place is called data center. Today's Today my agenda is today I would like to explain the concepts, brief introduction about data science, what are the basic concepts of statistics, and what are the concepts of brief concepts of artificial intelligence, data mining concepts, machine learning concepts, and deep learning concepts. And finally, I am going to explain the COVID-19 early prediction of COVID-19 virus detection by integrating of machine learning and deep learning techniques, and same way COVID-19 strain virus prediction and early detection by using ML and DL techniques. So before going to my topic, so you must know the prerequisite of data science. So prerequisition starts with data. Data may be a raw material. Data is a fact or image, audio, video, text, animation, graphics, table, anything can be a data. Once we are processing the data is called information. Collection of interrelated data is called a database. Collection of softwares to manage the database. We are using SQL, MySQL, Teradata, MS Office, DB2. These are the relational database tools. The combination of data and database management system is called a database system. Storing of small amount of data in the server is called a data mart. And storing of huge volume of data, collection of data marts or online analytical processing is called data warehousing. Data warehousing, we are using the tools like Informatica. There we are performing 18 transformations. And these days we are using Hive and HBase. Those are the data warehousing tools in order to process the actions and the transformations. And after storing of huge volume of data, we need to extract meaningful data from the huge volume of data is called data mining. There are various data mining tools such as Weka, Rapid Miner, MATLAB, or Gobi, Orange. These are the various data analysis tools. So the data mining is the process of extracting meaningful interested patterns is called data mining. There are three types of data mining techniques we are using in this concept, like supervised learning algorithms, unsupervised learning algorithms, and reinforcement algorithms. In supervised learning is nothing but there is a label based on the target class. We are dividing into the groups, that is called supervised learning. Examples are classification algorithms such as decision tree, support vector machine, neural networks, AdaBoost, and various classification techniques we are using. Then unsupervised learning, there is no target class, there is no label. We are dividing the groups based on the similarity measure. Collection of groups, group of items, that items are having similar behavior. That is called clustering, comes under cluster unsupervised learning. There we are using various clustering algorithms such as k-means algorithm, c-means clustering algorithm, fuzzy c-means clustering algorithms, various clustering algorithms we are using, dbscan, etc. Then reinforcement learning is nothing but based on the punishment and reward, we are solving the problems. Example, Learning from the mistakes is called reinforcement learning. We are using algorithms like hidden Markov model. Then comes to the big data analytics. Big data deals with the large volume of data such as volume, velocity, variety. Volume says that the size of the data. What is the size of the data we are handling in the real-time environment? And velocity says that data in motion, rate at speed, whether we are handling the streaming data, static data, dynamic data, legacy data, old data, which type of data we are handling in the real-time environment. Then variety. Variety means what type of files we are handling in the real-time environment, such as audio files, video files, XML files, HTML files, and DB2 files, SQL files, MySQL files, etc. What type of files we are handling, it is a problem. So dealing with the not only three V's, there are seven V's are presented, like veracity. Veracity says that data in fuzziness, cloudiness. If I am asking you the value between 0 to 1, some people are saying 0.5, some people are saying 0.9, some people are saying 0.1. Which value I have to consider? That is a fuzzy. So that is called veracity. Likewise, value, validity, viscosity, like various V's are there. So big data coming from various sources like social networks, Facebook, tweets, and bank transactions, sensor data, various sources are there. Then finally, data science. Data science is the buzzword in the industry right now. It is the latest trend especially in industry. Data science is the process of deriving insights from the huge volume of data in order to solve real-time applications by the with integration of scientific methods like linear regression, nonlinear regression, logistic regression, Bayesian theorem, etc. Then we are using machine learning algorithms such as supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement algorithms, and the integration of deep learning algorithms such as deepest neural networks, DNN, convolutional neural networks, recurrent neural networks. This is the prerequisite of data science. If you are having uncomfortable any term, any jargon, please ask me. Any doubt, please ask me. Raise your hand and post your query in the chat box so that I'm going to answer for your queries. No hesitation. Please ask me any doubt. So what is the technical jargon of this logo, this image? Can anyone answer for this image? What is the technical name of this image? Jargon. Sir, my voice is audible? Hello.
Hello. All fine, all fine. No questions, no questions.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. So this is the logo of data science. The technical name of this data science is word cloud. The name of this technical name is called word cloud. So the it is a jargon of data science. How we are measuring the data in computer systems? Computers understands only ones and zeros. If you compare with normal range to data, big data range, kilobyte is equal 10 power 3 and terabyte is 10 power 12. It is a normal range. If you take in a big data range or a data science range, petabyte is 10 power 15 and yottabyte is 10 power 24. Usually we are measuring the computer information through bits, bytes, etc. So if you are having any doubts, please ask me. I'm going to clarify. So usually the measuring system in big data science, we are using one bit is equal to 0 or 1 and so on. 1024 zettabyte is equal to infinity. There are two more terminology. Yesterday night I have checked in the internet. There are two more terminologies presented, like how we are measuring the computer information. 24 kilobytes is equal to megabyte. After that, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, hectabyte, yottabyte, zettabyte. After that, there are two more terminology. 1024 ZB is equal to 1 brontobyte. 1024 brontobyte is equal to 1 geobyte. GEO geobyte. This is the way we are measuring the computer information. So, data science is the process of deriving insights from the large volume of data. We are deriving insights from the huge volume of data in order to calculate the real-time applications. There you can see the high volume, high velocity, high variety of informations. So data is too large, too complex, and too dynamic for any conventional data tools to capturing the data, to store the data, to manage the data, to analyze the data. Data is central to data science. With the help of data only, we are solving numerous applications. Recently, I have compiled 6 database applications and I have executed in Python. The applications are early prediction of COVID-19 virus with integration of ML and DL algorithms such as DNN, CNN, RNN. And in the case of machine learning, I have used supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement algorithms I have integrated and have generated various results. The applications are COVID-19 virus early prediction database and one more application, COVID-19 strain virus detection, and one more application is Ebola virus detection, and one more application prostate cancer, lung cancer, and breast cancer. These are the 6 database applications I have compiled, and I have submitted these 6 applications to the SCI journals. And if you are having any doubt, please raise your hand and ask me. I'm going to clarify. These are the data collection tools. By conducting interviews, we are generating the huge volume of data. By observing, we are collecting the data. Through surveys, we are collecting the data. These are the various data collection tools. Data science, sometimes we usually call it as a data-driven science. Sometimes we can call it as a knowledge discovery database. Sometimes we can call it as a data-driven science because it is interdisciplinary field. We are using 5 subjects, data science with help of integration of 5 subjects like statistical concepts like linear regression, non-linear regression, logistic regression, Bayesian theorem. We are integrating with AI techniques and data mining techniques we are integrating, and machine learning, and finally deep learning. These are the 5 concepts we are integrating in order to generate real-time data analytics. So scientific methods we are using, and as well as statistical methods we are using, and computer engineering algorithms which integrates machine learning algorithms like classification, clustering, association rule mining. In association rule mining, we are using a priori algorithm, frequent pattern mining algorithm, and in deep learning, we are using a DNN, deep neural network, convolutional neural network, and recurrent neural network. These are the methods we are integrating in this one. The small history of behind AI. So John McCarthy is the person introduced the term AI into in this modern computer world. Then 1950s, computational statistics came into the world. 1950s, machine learning, learning from the data, learning from the observational data, learning from the actionable data is called machine learning. There we are concentrating, and we are using 3 kinds of learning methods such as supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. The birth of artificial intelligence and introduced by the John McCarthy in the year 1956, and study of linguistics, study of different languages is called natural language processing in the year 1960s. Then computer vision, there we are processing machine vision processing, face recognition, voice recognition, various applications we are generating under computer vision. Then we are using, then robotics, intelligence behavior in a machine is called robotics. The background artificial intelligence playing a vital role. There we are using and developing expert system. Expert system is nothing but developing if then rules. We are building the if then rules, and if you are increasing number of constraints, so that we are increasing the accuracy performance levels of the algorithm and application. Then in the year 1990, 20, data mining came into the picture. Data mining is the process of extracting meaningful interested patterns from the huge volume of data. Where we are storing huge volume of data in the servers, servers are not fit into the system. That's why we are going to the cloud environment. So in the cloud environment, the backbone of cloud computing is data center and virtualization. Virtualization means the ability to perform multiple tasks in a single system. There are various virtualization techniques we are using. Those are VMware technology, hypervisor, Zen, virtual iron, etc. Data center is nothing but integration of high computing servers at one place is called data center. These are the backbone of cloud computing. Amazon company, they are the first movers towards cloud computing. Once we are storing huge volume of data in the server, we are going to generate interested analytics. Then data science. Data science is the process of deriving insights from the huge volume of data in order to solve the real-time application. This is the brief introduction about AI, and data science is the combination of all sort of techniques such as statistical modeling, statistical computing, data technology, and scientific methods, etc. Then these are the three V's are presented in big data science and big data technologies. See, data volume, we are dealing with the size of the data, whether we are dealing with the megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, petabytes, what kind of size of the data we are handling in the real-time environment. Then data velocity, data in motion, the way we are handling real-time data, streaming data, legacy data, old data, which kind of data we are handling under data velocity. Then data variety, what kind of files we are handling in the real-time environment. Whether we are handling structured file, unstructured file, audio, video, text, graphics, animation, what kind of file we are handling. So these are the 8 steps of data science. If you want to settle as a data scientist in the real-time environment, you need to do, these are the 8 steps you need to follow. The first step is ask the right question so that you will get the right answer sometimes. Then review the data sources. We are collecting various sources from the transaction, enterprise, and sensor data, traffic data, sales data, etc. Then we are gathering the data and we are understanding the data and we are storing in the servers or data centers. Then we are preparing the data. Then we are doing the pre-processing the data. Pre-processing means eliminating the redundant, noisy, dirty, inconsistent data from the huge volume of data is called pre-processing. We are preparing the data, we are integrating the data, and we are exploring the data. We are gathering the domain. My domain is now right now data analytics in health data analytics. That is the domain I have taken in the data science. Then model the data. What is meant by model? Model is nothing but simplified version of the reality. Then there we are using various kinds of models. We are generating with the help of machine learning algorithm and deep learning algorithm. We are generating a model with help of classification, clustering, and association rule mining or outlier detection. Then visualize the data with the help of Power BI or Excel or R programming. We are generating the results, and we are visualizing those data through dashboard with the help of pie chart, bar chart, line chart, etc. Finally, we are communicating with the society. These are the 5 dimensions of ethics you need to follow as a data scientist. As a data scientist, you need to follow the data conditions, like the data is valid or not, you need to check. The data is fit into the server or not, you need to check. And pre-condition, post-condition, as a data scientist, we are checking. Then we are checking the model condition. Model is nothing but simplified version of the reality. Whether you have developed the model is whether it is classifying the data or not with the help of supervised learning methods or unsupervised learning methods. The model has to be classify the data, group the data, detection the data. You need to check as a data scientist these conditions. Then data scientist conditions, you are not you are not in the circle, I want to use only Java. No, there are plenty of programming parts are there. Python, Java, or Go, Pig, various programming languages we are using. So why Python is so popular these days? Because of n number of or rich number of packages are there. I am using for deep learning techniques various packages such as Keras, TensorFlow, Torch, NumPy, Pandas, various frameworks I'm using. Not only those frameworks, I'm using VZZNet, I'm using ResNet, I'm using GoogleNet, various available standard frameworks I'm using to predict the results. Then the application should be impact on the society, stakeholders, and finally it has to reach to the society. So data science is the process of examining large amount of data. Data is maybe variety of types, and we are discovering hidden patterns, unknown correlations, and other useful information. Why do we care about data science? If you are having a large volume of data, if you are having more data, leads to the more knowledge leads to the more money. So more knowledge leads to the better customer engagement. In order to find fraud prevention applications, in order to find a prediction of all health data analytics, we are using various kinds of data science concepts. So there are usually we are using 3 types of data: structured data, unstructured data, semi-structured data. The data with help of relational databases such as SQL, MySQL, Teradata, DB2, MS Access, we are developing the tables and we are developing the database. Those data files are called structured data. Suppose I'm using audio, video, text, graphics, animation. Those kinds of files are not enough to use relational databases. That's why we are going to the big data environment tools such as Hadoop, Spark, MATLAB, or Python, etc. Those files, especially we are using in order to handle the unstructured data, we are using Hadoop and a Hive environment in order to process the unstructured data. Then semi-structured data, 50% of structured data and 50% of unstructured data we are using in the real-time environment. Then we are using inherently and indirectly distributed computing, because the computations are happening in the parallel environment. That's why distributed data is nothing but faster computation in order to solve the huge volume of data. Why do we care about data science? It is a matters for aggregating the data. We are summarizing the data. We are summarizing the data. Statistics the data. That means we are generating the max value, min value, standard deviation, variance, various kinds of statistical operations we are performing. Then indexing. In indexing, usually we are using arrays and hash table concepts. There are n number of index algorithms are there. Then we are using searching techniques, linear search, binary search, and Fibonacci search. Data science is matters for various kinds of searching, querying, and discovering knowledge. So data science sources where we are getting huge volume of data, maybe ERP data, transaction data, social media data, data in marketing, traffic data, sensor data, microphone data, etc. These are the three tiers we are using in a structure of data science. Data sources we are collecting, whether it is structured data, unstructured data. In big data analytics or data science, we are using deep learning techniques. In the case of Hive, HBase, MATLAB, Mahout, various techniques we are using. And finally, we are using tier 3. We are generating the analytics with help of dashboards. We can see the with help of Power BI and R programming, MS Access, we are generating the pie chart, bar chart, line chart, etc. Then these are the various file formats. These are unstructured data, audio, video, text, graphics, animation, various kinds of data files. And these are the concepts we are using in data science. It is a interdisciplinary subject. We are using statistical methods, we are using AI techniques, we are using data mining techniques, we are using machine learning techniques, we are using deep learning techniques. Everything integration we are using and generating interested analytics from the huge volume of data. See, if you see this diagram, various latest trends and we have incorporated into this data science. There is a KDD, knowledge discovery process, extracting meaningful interested patterns with help of classification, clustering, association rule mining, outlier detection, various techniques we are using. Machine learning techniques like learning from the observational data, learning from the actionable data, learning from the data is called machine learning. There we are using supervised learning algorithms, unsupervised learning algorithms, and reinforcement algorithms. If you see this is a data scientist activities. Just now I have explained the process of 8 steps. Once again, I'm going to, if you are a data scientist, thinking like a data scientist process. First, identify the business initiative, the problem definition, then identify stakeholders who are going to use these applications, who are the end users, who are the stakeholders. Identify analytic entities. What are the entities we are using? Whether we are using ER diagram, DFD diagram, UML diagram, what sort of diagrams in order to visualize that problem application. Identify, prioritize decisions. Then brainstorming variables and metrics. What are the variables? What are the metrics we are taking in order to increase the performance levels? Group into scores. We are calculating the score of each algorithm and each technique. Then finally identify recommendations. What are the recommendations? You are a researchers going to predict and going to recommend the future work. Then finally we are mapping scores to recommendations. Then this is the data science roadmap. Frame the problem, understand the problem, extract features, and the model is predicting the present the results, and finally we are deploying the code. So these are the 5 concepts, process steps involved in the data scientist. We are capturing the data. There we are applying data acquisition, data entry, signal reception, data extraction. Once we are capturing the data, we are doing pre-processing and we are applying the data mining, clustering, classification algorithms. And those data we are maintaining in the data warehousing, storing of a huge volume of data in the server or data center. We are cleansing the data, we are staging the data. Staging the data is nothing but we are converting data one form to another form. There are various tools are available in the data staging. Data stage from IBM, data stage, and various companies are developed. Then the data pre-processing, I have explained already data pre-processing. eliminating noisy data, inconsistent data, dirty data from the huge volume of data. Then finally, we are analyzing those data by applying ML and DL algorithms. We are exploratory or confirmatory data. Then we are going to predictive analytics we are applying. So in regression, we are using linear regression, non-linear regression, and I mean, logistic regression we are applying in order to predict the data. Then text mining, we are extracting only text from the running video or streaming video. Then we are applying the qualitative analytics. The finally we are communicating with the data reporting, data visualization with the help of R programming or Power BI or MS Excel. We are going to generate the data visualization. This is the life cycle. First, we are identifying the problem definition, then we are applying the ETL or a feature extraction. Any one of you known ETL tool? Can anyone extract ETL tool? Hello? Hello, sir. My voice is audible?
Yes, yes, all fine, all fine.
Yeah, thank you. Any queries from audience, participants, please? Any
Yes,
queries?
yes, all fine. We have one question from our student, Ali Mohammed.
Yeah, please, please.
Ali Mohammed ask you what can he learns in one day that will significantly improve data science career.
Yeah, yeah. Please, you need to. It's a very good question, Alim. Glad to know you are asking very good question. I'm expecting more questions from the audience. Please, no hesitation. No hesitation. You can ask any query, any algorithm, any mathematical related questions related to data science. So I'm appreciating you. The fantastic question you have asked. Being you need to settle as a data scientist, you must have knowledge on the mathematics like statistics. Statistics is nothing but study of formulas, study of numbers. So there we are performing max value, min value, variance, standard deviation, techniques like linear regression, non-linear regression, logistic regression, Bayesian theorem. These are the techniques knowledge you must know. Then you must know artificial intelligence concepts, fuzzy logic, soft computing techniques. You need to expert system. You need to know it. Then you need to know data mining algorithms such as classification, clustering, association rule mining, outlier detection. Then you must know machine learning algorithms comes under supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement algorithms. Then finally, deep learning techniques, you must know deep DNN, deep neural network, convolutional neural networks, and recurrent neural networks. By knowing all these things, you can settle as a data scientist. So these are the prerequisition for a data scientist. You must know all these knowledge. So if you want to pursue your career, please take my email ID and phone number. I'm going to guide you how to do a real-time application. Is it answered your question? Please respond.
Yes, thank you very much for such a detailed answer. No questions yet. Please continue.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for your response. There are data science key elements. See, first we are discussing about data mining. Data mining is nothing but process of extracting meaningful interested patterns from the large volume of data presented in the servers or data centers by applying classification techniques, clustering, association rule mining, and outlier detection or recommender engine we are extracting. Then we are analyzing the data analysis. We are analyzing the data. Suppose you are taking health data analytics. I am going to predict COVID virus detection, whether it is positive or negative. I am going to do data analysis with help of data analysis tools. Then finally, data science. Data science is the process of deriving insights from large volume of data in order to solve real-time applications. These are the five major components. My dear research student, these are the five steps you need to know. You want to settle as a data scientist. First, you need to know what is data. Data is a raw material. Data can be a image, audio, video, text, graphics, any kind. You can call it as a raw fact. Then big data. Big data deals with the various kinds of V's: volume, velocity, variety, vision, value, etc. Then machine learning. I have explained many times machine learning. Learning from the data, learning from the observational data, learning from the actionable data is called machine learning. And there are three types we are using. I have explained already: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. You know the difference between three. Supervised learning, there is a label, there is a target class. Based on the label, we are dividing the groups. We are classifying the data with help of classification techniques. What is meant by unsupervised learning? There is no label, there is no target, but we are dividing the data into groups based on the similarity measure. Collection of objects, that objects are having similar behavior, that is called unsupervised learning. And reinforcement learning, reinforcement learning, learning from the mistakes. Reinforcement learning deals with the punishment and reward. Learning from the mistakes, we are solving the real-time applications. There we are using hidden Markov models, chaining methods, etc. Then statistics and probability. Fourth one, statistics, new study of numerical foundation of data science, insights and likelihood. We are using max value, min value, variance, standard deviation, and we are using linear, non-linear, logistic regression. In probability, we are using Poisson distribution, normal distribution, various probability statistic methods we are using. Then finally, fifth one, programming languages. So don't stick on to only Java programming, not only for Python, not only for Go language, not only for Pig programming language. How many of you know Go language? Recently, Google company developed Go programming language. It is a function and object oriented programming language. And a Pig programming language, very famous in industry. Pig is a data flow language, data streaming language, especially in order to handle the YouTube videos streaming data. Then Python, or very popular programming language because of rich number of APIs, rich number of packages such as TensorFlow, Keras, sklearn, Torch, NumPy, Pandas, various packages I have used recently. Within 5 months, I have executed 6 database applications. So, what are the tasks of data scientist? See, there is a difference between data analyst and a data scientist. Data analyst, he is looking to business administration and data exploration, analysis and insights as analyst. If you see the data scientist, he is going to first step data exploration, analysis and insights. Then he is applying advanced data mining, machine learning and deep learning algorithms, integration with the statistical methods. Then he is developing a product, data product or software. That is the tasks of data scientist. This is the final data science process. See, briefly, within 1 minute, I am going to explain. Please carefully listen. First, we are collection of data. Then we are performing data pre-processing. Under this data pre-processing, we are performing data cleansing. Then data cleansing is nothing but we are eliminating the noisy data, inconsistent data, dirty data, unwanted data. Then we are selecting the step data selection, data filtering, data aggregation, data querying. Data pre-processing, there we are explorating analysis, visualization of data. We are applying the data mining, machine learning, deep learning models we are generating. Then finally, we are visualizing the results with help of Power BI or R programming or Excel. We are generating the reports. If anything goes wrong, then again we are revisiting revision of machine model. Again, we are rechecking. We are supplying the metrics. Finally, we are taking the decision making. Okay, this is also same kind of acquiring
Unfortunately,
the data.
uh,
Same.
please, we are running out of time. Please,
Yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah, yeah,
go
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah,
topic
yeah, yeah,
about
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm
COVID-19.
going to direct now.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to because without this knowledge, they may not understand early prediction of COVID strain or COVID virus. That's why
Yes,
I'm
yes.
giving the
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Please,
Thank you very
please.
much.
Yeah, yeah. These are the skill sets you need. And just I'm rushing of the time. I'm just briefly I'm discussing these things. This is a linear regression. I have used y is equal to mx plus c. I have generated the data points in x and y axis. This is the algorithm I have used. And see, this is the code I have executed. I am giving this code to your coordinator. Please circulate to all researchers. They are going to execute this code for checking whether what kind of results we are going to generate. So I have applied, this is a linear regression code, and I'm getting this, these are the results. And I'm generating, this is a linear regression, same way non-linear regression algorithm, and followed by the this is the code I have used. This is the graph I have generated. This is the logistic regression. It is based on the binary representation 0 or 1. And I have generated this. This is in Python code. And I have generated the results like this. I have executed these three algorithms. I am sharing this PPT to your coordinator. Please make use of this PPT so that I have incorporated nearly 15 algorithm codes I have executed. I have incorporated into this PPT. You can use, and this is artificial intelligence concepts. I have already explained 10 types of algorithms I have executed, and I'm going to share with you. And the data mining techniques, I have used the top 10 algorithms in data mining. These are the top 10 tools, and these are the top 10 algorithms I'm using. And these are the machine learning algorithms. There are three types of machine learning algorithms I have explained: supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning. These are the algorithms. This is one beautiful example is presented here. Then these are the three types of algorithms I am discussing. I have executed these algorithms, and I have incorporated those algorithm code in this PPT. You can take from the coordinator. Then this is the deep learning algorithms. I have executed three algorithms under deep learning concepts. One is DNN, CNN, RNN. So these are the various algorithms I have executed. Within 5 months, I have executed these many algorithms: AlexNet, Clarify, SPP, VGG, GoogleNet, DNN, CNN, RNN. These knowledge you must have knowledge. These are the various applications. These are the tools I have used, and these are the tools I'm using right now. And these are the various research challenges are presented. And the major challenge is dirty data. 90% unstructured data we are getting the real-time environment. So this is the real stuff now. COVID-19 virus detection. What is COVID-19? It is an infectious disease caused by newly discovered coronavirus. It is caused by coronavirus called SARS CoV-2, severe acute respiratory syndrome. So it is a disease caused by new strain from Wuhan. This coronavirus came, and co stands for corona, V stands for virus, and D for disease. Formerly, the name is called 2019 NCOV. Then these are the symptoms: fever, cough, and chills, muscle pain, headache, sore throat, and new loss of taste, congestion, and vomiting, diarrhea. These are the various symptoms of a COVID patient. Now, I have collected 960 images with the clinical and from various sources such as Google database, Kaggle database, UCI database. I have collected all sort of X-ray images of COVID-19 patient. Then I'm applying the convolutional neural network. First one is a convolutional operation. It refers to the combination of two functions to produce a third function. That is called a convolution operation. Then I'm using activation function called ReLU. So ReLU is an activation function to compute and predictable guidance gradient back propagation of the error. In order to improve the accuracy performance levels, I am using the activation function. Not only ReLU, there are various functions like sigmoid function we are using. It increases the linearity functions in the context of convolutional neural networks. Then I am using pooling. Pooling is nothing but it is a process and reduce the spatial size of the representation and to reduce the amount of parameters and also computation in the network. There are two types of max pooling and average pooling I have used. Then that start step flattening. See, flattening is nothing but it is one more step in the algorithm procedure. It is converting data into one-dimensional array for inputting to the next layer. It will flatten the output of the convolutional layer to create a single long feature vector. For that purpose, we are using flattening. Then step 4, fully connected layer. It is to take the results of convolutional or pooling process and use them to classify the image into a label. That means that there must be a label, name of that classification results. Then this is the algorithm I have used. Convolutional operation, I have used ReLU, activation function, then pooling, flattening, fully connection layer. Again, I'm using convolutional operation and rectified linear unit, max pooling. Then these are the, see, this is the diagrammatic representation, COVID-19 image classification using feature extracted by transfer learning in Keras and TensorFlow. Keras and TensorFlow are the frameworks in order to perform the complex applications like image data analytics, video data analytics, and health data analytics, aerospace applications. We are using Keras and TensorFlow frameworks. First, we are finding the problem definition, then data preparation, feature engineering, feature extraction. We are training the models with help of data mining, AI, ML, and DL algorithms. Then we are testing trained model. Then finally, we are deploying the code. So this is the example I have taken. X-ray. See, I am giving 3 types of images like COVID-19 with now that is COVID patient X-ray image, then pneumonia, then normal. So these 3 inputs I am giving to the system. And here I am dividing exception network and rest network. These are the standard frameworks I am using. I'm dividing into 10 by 10 by 2048. Then I'm making as a concatenated features. Then I'm converting into to-do filters with the help of DL components, with help of Keras and TensorFlow functions I'm using. With the padding and the no activation function here, then we are using activation function in order to improve the accuracy and performance levels. Then I'm using dropout. Finally, I'm getting the results like normal or COVID-19 or pneumonia patient. This is the internal architecture of convolutional neural network input layer. Then there is no limitation for hidden layers. You can use n number of hidden layers in order to iterate and make the number of epochs so that we can increase the performance of the accuracy. Then the input, it is going to the output layer, it generates with the help of CNN and RNN. So I have taken the corona training data set. I have collected 960 X-ray images with the help of Kaggle or UCI database or Google database I have collected. And this is the algorithm I have used for that 960 images I have taken for experimentation, comprised of the following 13 steps. First, I am importing the required libraries in Python especially, then importing the training data set, then perform perform feature scaling to transform the data, then creating a data structure with the 60 time steps to one output, then import Keras library and its packages, then initialize the convolutional neural network and add the LSTM, long short-term memory layers and some dropout regulations. In order to increase, we are using dropout regularization and add the output layer, compile the ECNN, fit the ECNN to the training set and load the COVID-19 test image. Then it will predict whether it is positive or negative. Then finally, we are visualizing the results. Then this is the code. This is the code. I have incorporated nearly 15 algorithms I have executed. Please utilize this code for your research work. So this is the way I'm using. Sir, how much time is still there, sir? Please pardon me. How much time is there? Hello? Hello, sir?
Yeah, yes, no,
How much
okay.
time is there, sir? Shall I explain program or shall I discuss the results?
Yes, please show.
Results.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, please show your
results.
results.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the algorithm I have used for sequential model and layers and training augmentation configuration, then testing augmentation only for rescaling, then generates the batches of augmented image data, then generator for validation data, evaluating model performance on testing data. This is the testing data I'm checking with the database. So this is the way I have executed this algorithm. Number of approaches with accuracy and loss. I got 83.6 accuracy, and this is the environment I have used. And in Linux platform, I have executed, and I got results and the data loss versus accuracy. See, so this is the graph explains loss versus accuracy, and accuracy increasing when the loss is decreasing. Then this is the execution time between COVID-19 virus data set. See, my CPU, I have taken the picture from my CPU. It is four virtual machines I have created in my laptop. Four VMs, four CPUs are utilizing. So busy by the time running that application because all the huge volume of data, my system is not fit into execute this data. That's why I'm going to collab or I'm using high computing power. So you must aware of that configuration. Then only you can execute sort of applications. Then this is the COVID-19 data size versus accuracy. And then this is a COVID-19 strain virus detection. See, it is also similar to COVID-19, but different people are infected, have had wide range of symptoms reported from mid symptoms to severe illness, and look for emergency warming signs for COVID-19. If someone is showing any of these signs, seek emergency like trouble breathing, persistent pain, new confusion, inability to wake or stay awake, blushed lips or face. So these are the few more symptoms of. We need to extract these features from the a COVID patient. Now I have started the work. A COVID patient audio video data analytics using convolutional and recurrent neural networks. Now I have started the research. If anyone interested, please ping me. I have started the research work related to video data analytics, COVID patient video data analytics or audio data analytics using CNN and RNN methods. So the COVID patient strain, what are the symptoms? Fever, persistent cough, a loss of smell or taste. And these are the various, it will be appear 2 to 14 days after exposure to the virus. People with these symptoms may have COVID-19, fever or chills, cough, shortness of breath, fatigue, and muscle or body aches, headaches, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, congestion or runny nose, nausea or vomiting, diarrhea, various symptoms of COVID strain patient. Please observe all these symptoms and you need to extract these features of any COVID strain patient audio, video or X-ray image data by applying machine learning and deep learning algorithms. So these are few more symptoms like aches, headaches, pains, conjunctivitis, sore throat, a rash on the skin, headache, diarrhea, discoloration of fingers or toes, very dangerous, deadly dangerous virus, corona strain. Please do research in latest trend. I'm going to help you how to extract the features of a COVID strain patient. So this is the COVID-19 strain input image data set I have taken, and then I have tested with the training model with the help of CNN. So, and one more algorithm I have used in the same manner I have extracted all the results. So here it is a recurrent neural network using TensorFlow library. It is a framework. In order to solve the complex applications, we are using Keras and TensorFlow frameworks. Then training parameters I'm taking, learning rate, training steps, batch size, display step. Then network parameters I'm taking. Then TF, TensorFlow graph input, define weights. Then I'm taking define RNN and define a LSTM cell with TensorFlow. Then get LSTM cell output, linear activation using RNN, inner loop last output, define loss of and optimizer, evaluate model, initialize the variables, start training, run the utilizer, then reshape data to get 28 square of 28 elements I have taken, RNN optimization, calculate batch loss, calculate accuracy. Then this is the conclusion. So this work DMARC for the classified training data, I have taken 960 images. We found 149 COVID-19 positives and 234 phenomena positives, 250 normal and negative. So among 960 images of our training data sets and the remaining 24 images were allocated for evaluating the network. Since this model is based on a huge number of images made to achieve better accuracy, thus we conclude that the model achieved an average accuracy of 89.62 and 91.54 sensitivity for COVID strain class with an overall accuracy equal to 88.4% between two positive folds. So these are my previous conference at Malaysia, and this is one more conference, and this is one more international conference, and the keynote speaker at Geetham, and this is one more resource person, and this is one more person from various colleges, and this is keynote speaker. This is from doctorate from Anantapur and Bharat Vidya Ratan Award from Delhi in the year 2018, and Best Local Chapter Award from IIT Madras. And this is international seminar speaker at Salem, and this is at Sangam University, and this is at one of the college ABS in Ghaziabad, and this is Jaya Engineering College from Tamil Nadu, and this is Maharishi Markandeya Engineering College at Punjab, and this is data science research talk, and this is at Oman in Saudi Arabia, big data analytics using Spark. This is data science applications, and this is one more topic, and this is one more as a resource person at DBT Star College, Bhartiyar University, Tamil Nadu. Thank you.